What do you want to do?
Well, if we set up the challenge and if we're all going to go right, we can go right. It's that sieve right at the entrance at the top, left or the right run.
I don't like it either.
So we're going to set our angle right at that rock, if not before that rock. Okay. And we are going to have to paddle like hell because look how fast that water is moving.
Probably going to see some flips right here.
Get out of the boat in a rapid like this, you better be balled up. You better have your extremities tucked in tight. Do not have your legs and limbs flying out, and do not have your face unprotected. Got it. Okay, you lost your angle. Left turn. Forward.
See that? Those guys are learning to be river guides right now.
And shut the front door. You don't even know we're all in trouble. We'll be at home come tomorrow. Follow me up into the sky. You'll be the world, so let's have some fun. We'll be like guys who pay me pay.
Wilderness Adventures Guide School is the most hardcore rafting school in America. The school's founders, Roger Lee and Doug Stanley, have been training many of the world's best river guides for more than 20 years. Over the next 12 days, 13 students will train with Wilderness Adventures in Northern California, hoping to become world-class whitewater river guides.
Teaching this guide school, we have myself, my partner Doug, Jimma, and Paul. Yeah, between Doug and I, we have over 50 years of rafting experience. It's what we do. This is what we're good at.
This has always been, it's an expression of our passion and our love for the rivers and wanting to share that with people. And the highest level that you could share that passion is to teach them to do what you do.
When Doug and I get together and teach these guide schools, there's a little bit of magic that happens between the two of us, really. Doug's an outstanding teacher.
By crossing it, I do a coil lock. See how that worked in a coil lock there?
He's really good at explaining to people and making them understand and come down to a level, and I'm really good at pushing people to their limits. Stop your team before you kill them. Stop them. Stop. In general, I'm kind of a hard ass.
Keep going, left side. Out there and paddle.
We take this business very seriously. We feel that we're the people that are bringing our passengers into danger. Because of that, we feel a responsibility that we need to bring these people home safely.
We also run a very difficult program. You know, our program is a somewhat of a boot camp. Becoming a river guide can take years. We try to turn them into river guides in a short duration.
A professional guide is not just somebody who can handle these boats and just can control the boats and maneuver them. Professional guide is somebody who can handle the situations that these boats will bring you into.
Oh my God. Oh my God, no!
We put them through a program that's above and beyond what's expected out of a regular river guide school. We're gonna take them out, start them out on a Class 3 river, and then take them all the way into Class 5 during the school.
The river is going to remind each student before the school is over who's boss, because the river is the primary instructor in this school.
To me, it's really important that that all of these guys that want to become river guides bond with the river. Something that I've always said over the years is that this river out here really loves us. takes care of us. And a lot of these guys that are wanting to be river guides are going to have this intense fear of the river. And that's one of the things I can help them with. I can bring them out here into the water, and hopefully by the end of this is typically I can take away their fear and give them a humble respect for the river instead of a fear for the river. We got 13 students coming in, I believe, if they all show up. And this is where it all begins, right here at Pirates Cove.
The guide school students begin to arrive. The students are from all walks of life, and many have traveled from all over the country to be here.
I got hooked up actually for my 18th birthday to do this.
But all the guys I work with have gone on this thing. They've all guided rivers and stuff. So they got these crazy stories, you know. And I was always swinging a hammer and saying, man, I got to do this someday.
Well, I thought my mom, you know, she went shopping for me and got most of my gear, and she thought I was going to be hungry on this trip, so she packed quite a few Clip Bars, and then I got my cigarettes to go with it.
While 18-year-old Chuck is the youngest student in the school, retired Marine Corps veteran and surfer Guy Dixon is the oldest.
I don't know what everything is, but I'm ready in this moment for whatever is going to be thrown at me.
And every student has their own strategy.
Get a couple hats because I know the river's going to take something.
While the students wait for the bus to pick them up, they have a few minutes to find out about the people they will be spending the next 12 days with.
So what have you guys heard about this guide school?
I heard it was the best. Like, if you were seriously thinking about being a river guide, this would be the course to go on.
Everybody that I've heard that takes this class said that it's the best time of their life.
Yeah, you know, I figure we're going to have to rely on each other, so
Yeah, for
it's a
sure.
way to get tight.
Take a bunch of strangers that don't know each other, throw them together and say, you got to work together.
Right. Place your life in their hands. We'll see how it works out. We'll see how it all comes out in the wash.
But I think even the toughest student, the most talented student, when he arrives, has no idea how far and how deep we're going into danger and dark canyons. This is going to be a very tough school for everybody.
There's a little bit of nervousness in the air, and a lot of times nervousness is good. It's that nervousness that gets us through it.
They're going to find themselves swimming a rapid with a boat upside down on top of them.
Yeah, and I'll probably be right behind you the same way.
I love that.
I've heard rumors about the instructors. I think it's going to be a really eclectic mix.
I think he's going to be one of those guys around all winter long driving pile drivers that make the bridges and stuff. And then he's going to do to us what he does to the pile drivers all the time. Oh, we go poof, go poof. Yeah, for sure.
I kind of have this vision of a guy, all upper body, skinny little legs, just from the waist up, just from paddling. I don't know how much reality there is to it, but it's a nice thought.
Hey guys! You guys want to gather around the bus? First things first. Guys, let's get all our gear. Get up on top of that bus. Okay, go ahead. Get up there and tie it up.
The first lessons of the guide school begin even before they get on the water.
Hey, make sure none of that stuff blows off. We're going for a ride. I see some go-getters, and yeah, I see some guys that like to stay out of the kitchen. You gotta know your knots. You gotta know how to rig stuff so it doesn't come out when you flip your boat. So this is good practice for these guys. How's it going up there? You guys want to go rafting today, or what? You guys about ready? You're not building a piano.
It's tied down. Definitely not going nowhere.
Everybody get their buddy. Let's roll in the bus. Yeah, man, this is pimp. Look at these seats. Got a system, check it out, get your speakers, and they're all glued and patched, and it'll work. Might as well introduce myself. Kind of saw you on the way in. My name's Paul Ellis. I'm an experienced guide with this company. I've been working with these guys for quite a few years. I've been an instructor several times on these workshops. And this time I'm driving the bus and I'll be on the river with you also. This is my bus and it's our bus at the same time, but we gotta go by my rules. It's not a democracy. A couple of the rules are, you know, like don't trash this thing. There's no wet gear in here. We might end up riding wet in here every once in a while, but we'll dictate that. There's no, oh, I'll change out later. It's if we want you out of your wet gear, you guys change out then. Just to keep the hamster cage factor down in here, because it does start smelling that way. And it gets, you know, very aluminum. All right, let's see if I can get out of here. The illustrious life of a raft guide. Oh, I forgot something. No, I was kidding.
Well, this guide school is real fortunate in that we've had a great snow year. California's seen one of the best snow years in 20 years. We have a great snowpack, and it's melting quick. With that melting quick is going to be high water. High water increases the stakes.
When students arrive, they're pretty much green. Nobody has the kind of experience that we consider to be necessary of a professional river guide.
One of the boats that's going to leave here today is going to not even have an instructor in it. And all of the people that are paddling in it, it's going to be this red boat that I'm sitting in right here. All the people that are paddling in it and the person that's guiding it will have no true experience with running rivers. Some of them may have been on the water a few times, but they will not have ever been a guide, and they're going to be doing what we call the suicide boat.
I'm already nervous.
It's a maiden voyage for this bus for Wilderness Adventures. So we haven't come up with a name for it yet. And also up here, got a destination sign. Right now the destination's unknown. It's totally blank. And I'd like for you guys to kind of think about it amongst yourselves and come up with a name and a destination. Maybe we can make a sign and let everybody know what we're up to. Maybe not. Maybe let them wonder. It's up to you guys, though.
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, right?
First time I saw the bus, I was just thinking, I'm like, holy cow, who are these freaks? The rafts piled high on top, gear pouring out the windows, and ended up running rivers with them, and I figured out, I was like, hey, I'm a freak too.
I'm gonna wake up hating life in the morning. You know, we think when we get there, they're gonna kick the rafts in the river and tell us to go catch them. That's the introduction.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be seeing some crazy stuff.
Don't let your raft get away.
That's the number one.
Here's a paddle. Don't lose that too.
Yeah, swim after your raft. Your paddle.
Hey guys, right now we are in the heart of the Whitewater community. This is, for California, this is Mecca for a raft guide. Some great rivers all come together here. We got the North Fork, the Middle Fork, and the South Fork. And you end up driving the bus, I drew straws, you know. I could run Whitewater just as good as anybody here, if not better, but I just drew the straw where they wanted somebody who doesn't have a lead foot. I told them I did, and I had a stainless steel foot. I had an accident a little while ago and it caused me an injury that just a little bit too painful to walk on, so I had to chop it off. Free climbing, I was getting pretty into it and having a good time, and then I had a handhold break on me about 30 feet off the ground, and I took a digger straight to the dirt. Never really healed up fine, but you know, I've led a pretty good life after that. No offense, but you're supposed to make a right turn back there. Oh, Mr. Know-It-All. Why don't you just drive this bus? Step out, man. This is great. He thinks he's a guide already. Bus guy. That's a snowboarder for you. Yeah, I know. California. Gotta love it.
After a long day baking in the sun, the students finally arrive at their first river. Everyone is anxious to get on the water.
Okay, I'm ready to get wet.
All right, guys. Get on out there. Go meet your instructors.
Here they are. Fresh crop of students right here, Big Daddy.
Looks like we got some good stock going.
Brand new group. Must be a Cervantes.
Yeah, Alexis.
You look like a Cervantes to me, man. Nice to meet you, Alexis. I'm Roger.
You too.
Hey, Jay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So what we'd like you guys to do is to gear up into your river gear. You guys are now the guides, so take care of that, and we'll go. So let's go rafting. Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a stellar group. They all looked at like they're ready to go, you know.
I was watching some of them as they kept looking at it from us over at the river, and it looks like there's a bit of water out there. I wonder how many of them have any experience at all. Right on. Let's get this, let's bring it all down and gather back up before we rally through our stuff.
We only got 4 hours left in the day to navigate the whole gorge on the South Fork of the American here, so that's a pretty lofty task right off the bat to take them and put them in the boats and have them guide us down this river that quick.
I'm making a flip line, which apparently you use to flip over boats when you have problems.
While most of the students are excited about getting on the river, one student has let his nerves get the better of him.
Hopefully it's just some food poisoning or something.
Yeah, the water's not that big, man. It should be fun.
Yeah, no. I'm not so much worried about the water. Just feel rough.
Well, there's nothing that a long swim in cold water can't cure.
Right.
You know we're going to be rafting in the dark.
All right, you guys. So what I'm about to do as a head boatman is the safety talk. This is what you'll do every time you get on a river as a commercial with commercial guests. You assume they know nothing, okay? And so what the safety talk is geared up to tell you what could happen on the river, oftentimes what we refer to as a worst case scenario.
For the most part, if I know what people do and they're listening to safety talk, 60-70% of this group is their mind doesn't hear one word he's saying. All they hear is wah, 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 because their minds are wandered off already into what they're wearing, how they feel right now. One's down here puking on the ground already, probably because of his nerves.
Hey, in this high water we're in today, you're gonna want to be aggressive in your swimming, or your guide will yell, "Get away from the boat!" And when that happens, you want to assume the whitewater position, okay? Does anyone here know what the whitewater position is? Can you show me? Remember, this is high water today. We are rafting in high water all week. Currents move fast. Self-rescue is paramount. Getting back to the boat or getting to an eddy after the whitewater is crucial, okay?
Well, I'm really hoping for the best here today. You know, these guys are all basically headed out for their first river trip. And the South Fork of the American here is flowing about 5 to 6 times the average flow. Our biggest drop down below is a rapid called Fowler's Rock.
Lindsay, what's your rafting experience like?
One time I went whitewater rafting.
You're going to start out guiding this raft, okay?
The main thing that I'm frightened of is just coming in without a lot of knowledge or background of whitewater. And I also know it's a really big year, so I'm sure that'll make things a little more interesting too.
Ian is still down, causing concern with some of the students.
Could really become a bad situation, which could put other people's lives in danger.
You're gonna make it? Just step it up, all right? We're depending on you. Your crew is dependent on you, all right?
What we really want everybody to do in this guide school in general is learn how to crash. really, really well. Some people have experience out here. Don't stop the boat from crashing. Rather, if somebody's calling a forward paddle right at a rock, help them out. Forward paddle them right into that rock, okay? Everybody here is gonna make mistakes constantly. It's okay. You're all gonna make mistakes. Let it go.
Let's go rafting.
Yeah.
Now in the water, the students must learn their lessons in a mellow stretch of river before they hit their first real rapids.
It ain't about whether you're paddling forward or paddling backward. It's about yarding the boat around.
Set your angle and then momentum the boat. Go forward.
So let me see it here. Show me how to turn the bow right. Turn the bow quickly, quickly. Turn it right, turn it right, turn it right, turn it right. Okay, bring the bow back left. Turn it, turn the boat, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Great, great.
I just like any activity really, mostly just outdoors, snowboarding, hiking, fishing, backpacking, soon to be rafting. Never been rafting before. This will be my first time. Try not to embarrass myself.
Now I want you to use just your crew. I want to take that.
Now just use your crew pointed at 9 o'clock.
Go left turn. Right turn. Stop.
We talked to a guy last summer who said he attended some guide schools out here on the South Fork, and they put him in a boat and took him down the river. Never actually got to do anything in the class. It was about 10 days long, and then the Roger actually takes you out and makes you swim through stuff, and they'll actually get boats wrapped and stuff, and you get to go through it rather than have somebody explain it to you. You get to actually go out and experience it.
While the students in Doug and Jim's boats get detailed instruction, Chuck, guiding the suicide boat, is left to fend for himself.
Oh man, the guide's doing great. He's handling everything good. He's yelling out his orders loud. I'm happy.
I was shipped off to military school for a while, and like the only reason they'd let me like go to see my family and stuff is they'd take me on river rafting trips with them. Like I'd go with my parents and stuff, and my mom's boyfriend, he's a cool guy, and he taught me how to go on the river, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, probably got suicide boat because this is our first day on the river. There's no instructor, and he's never guided before.
I'm here because I heard of the Roger Lee reputation, and every person I've met that has come out of the guide school has been just amazing, an amazing person overall. Blood, sweat, and tears is the rumor.
Fortunately, Roger keeps a close eye on their progress.
The hardest call is to say stop, okay? Try to just slow yourself down a little more, okay?
Anytime, day or night, we ask them to do something, they're gonna have to do it.
This was the best school I found. I like people that have a little bit of attitude.
Oh, you're gonna get better here in a second.
Just as the students begin to get comfortable with the rafts, they're reminded that this is not that kind of guide school.
Everybody out of the boat! Everybody out! Let's go! Swim it! Get out of the boat. Go on. Yeah. Out. Come on, get it. Get out.
Why, butt up! Get your butt up!
For student Sarah Smith, this little challenge forces her to face her biggest fear.
When it has you, all you can do is just try to breathe.
Good! Back in the boat! Back in the boat! Come on, get in here! Come on, get in!
Almost drowned 3 times, so water's freaky. The water can certainly, if it wants to tumble you, it will. And it's pretty much your own negligence, mostly. But sometimes you're not in control. No matter how much you'd like to think you are, you're not.
Pull! Scratch! Pull! Get in that boat! Let's go! Get in that boat!
Come around the side of the boat where it's lowest in the water. Get your feet out behind you, flat on the river.
Today when I was leaving my mom's house, she started crying.
She called me like 5 times on the way up here. She's totally anti, but at the same time, she's stoked for me. On with the next adventure.
Continuing downstream, the instructors carry on with their valuable lessons.
I think you've been doing a good job, really, maintaining your angle. I think you feel it in a general sense how it works. What you need to do is start developing the sensitivity for it changing and anticipate the changes so that they don't happen.
Get over there, go. Get over there. Okay, back, out in the river. Just because Ian's feeling a little nervous, if that's what he's feeling, doesn't mean that he's not gonna excel soon.
I'm really excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot and getting a great experience and a challenge and adventure.
As the sun dips behind the canyon walls, the guide school approaches their first Class 3 rapid, Fowler's Rock.
If she falls out, I think I'm gonna probably go with her.
Taking the bus down to meet the guide school students. Hopefully when we get to these guys, they'll have some good stories to tell. Usually they do. Because this is the easiest they're going to see until they go back to this river and start guiding it commercially, because it just gets harder from here.
Before going into a potentially dangerous rapid, the group scouts the area to better understand what they're up against.
We've come down here for our first scout of the day, Fowler's Rock, and what I'm trying to get these guys to do here is understand some of the basic fundamentals of the river. It's like a perfect training rapid. Tongue of the rapid, big waves in a hole, big obstacle at the end, and one cut in the middle of it.
You see how the water is billowing off that rock over there?
Yeah.
See the angle of that current that's right there? See how it's going that way? That means anytime you try and get over there, right to the last second, it's still going to shove you in that hole.
What makes Fowler's Rock a difficult rapid is the fact that it has Fowler's Rock right in the middle of it. All of the current comes around the corner on a blind turn, and then there's a big rock in the middle of the river. And if they don't make that move to the right of that rock, they'll hit that rock, they'll ride up on it and flip.
The object overall is to put as many rivers as we can in front of the students. We don't want them to memorize one river and which way to go in a certain rapid that they learned. We want them to learn to actually read the surface of the water so they can determine which way to go on the fly while they're looking at it.
What are you seeing here?
I'm seeing a big hole. A hole that could surf the boat in it, possibly. I'm thinking about coming in on the right side of it, kind of in the V of the river, following it down, and then squaring up to that wave and trying to hit it and push my boat over. That's the plan. We'll see how it gets executed.
I don't like that thing.
I think that they all got the picture on what to do. I'm thinking that they're going to make the move. And I think that there's a good chance that Sarah rowing the boat's going to make her cut and make the move and not take that oar boat into Fowler's Rock and flip it. And then I also think that the suicide boat with Alexis guiding it got the picture. Now if he can execute, we'll see.
To start the students on Highwater rivers such as this one, and then continuously advance the difficulty, that's our goal. There are a lot of people who think that our training methods are too extreme, that we push our students too hard. There's a lot of people who think Roger and I are crazy for taking the students on these rivers at this time of year.
Though it's obvious most of the students don't feel ready, Roger pushes Sarah to make the first run.
Hey Sarah, you ready to rock or what? Let's go make this cut, girl.
Yeah, at the school, I know that they concentrate a lot on whitewater, and for me, that's gonna be a challenge because water makes me nervous. Almost drowned 3 times, so.
Still doing it the same way? You're gonna cut in there in the inside turn? Yeah, cut right in there next to that big rock, right? I would, if I were you, I'd pull. Look where you're going, you can't row with that oar. Do it, get an angle though, get an angle. Pull with both of them, pull. Pull I said, pull! Jesus Christ. Do it. Get an angle, though. Get an angle. Pull with both of them. Pull. Pull, I said. Pull. Jesus Christ.
Roger's getting on top of the boat right now. It's an oar boat, so he can't just flip it back over, but it looks like he's going to try. Right now, he's going for his waist strap. He's going to click it on the opposite side of the boat. See how he's standing up right now? They're leaning back, they're pulling the boat over. They re-righted their boat, they saved themselves. That's what we have to be able to do. Well, we've had our first flip game. That was our first flip. Game on! Game is on!
You gotta be pretty strong in yourself. It's so much more powerful than you can ever imagine.
She was a little sideways coming into that hole.
I've never had this before. I'm rapid. I can see the bones above me. I'm thankful that I'm alive and back in the boat.
All right, I'll tell you what, we'll go run. Let's just go run. Okay. Ready? Yep.
We're trying to teach people to be able to handle themselves in extreme environments so that eventually they can also handle others.
Seeing Doug's boat easily maneuver the rapid, Alexis confidently sets out guiding the suicide boat towards Fowler's Rock.
Living in Dallas, Texas, thinking about going to Kuwait. But I got a phone call from a friend, Jen, and she told me to come here and change my life. And now hopefully this trip will teach me something good.
Only hours into his journey, the untested guide squares off against his first threatening rapid. Alexis slams full force into Fowler's Rock.
We want them to have epics. We want them to face disasters. We want them to go to the very edge and find a way back.
Boat! Get on that boat! Go for the boat! Go for the boat, Alexis! Good swimmers, guys! Come on, hurry up! You're okay! You're okay!
Right on, man.
That's what it's about. It's about taking care of guys in the raft, and that's who we gotta watch out for. We did the right thing. We wrecked, and we took care of ourselves.
The turnout wasn't great, and we kind of ran sideways and over and under.
I held onto the boat, was able to get on top and get my flip line on it.
We did it all by ourselves. This is a suicide boat. I'm totally proud of all my mates right here. We pulled it off. We covered our own ass, and nobody else had to rescue us, dude, and that's what it's about. For sure.
Once the suicide boat is safely out of danger, Jim and his crew heads out into the rapid.
Water's a really powerful force that I've been in touch with my whole life, and so I've definitely got some respect and concern. I think it's a really important passage for me, and not just in water but in life, learning how to deal with huge obstacles that are way more powerful than us, and having no option except to just pass through it.
Still recovering from their swim, the suicide boat gets quickly left behind.
I want to catch up. Hey, swim guide.
Yeah, I'm intimidated. I hear this is the most rigorous and intense rafting school you can go through.
Time presses the students forward. They have precious few minutes left before they will be paddling in complete darkness.
The sun's gone down. Without that sun, it changes everything. Now the sting of the cold water is, it's there. We don't want to swim. Nobody wants to swim.
Racing the failing light, the rafters enter the darkening gorge.
Swimmers can get away from you and things can go chaotic really quick out here.
The canyon walls narrow and the current begins to freight train. In the grips of the powerful current, the students scatter, struggling to get back to Doug's raft as the other boats attempt to rescue.
Let's not get scattered, you guys. It's dark out.
Like a lighthouse shining in the night, the bus guides the students to takeout, where Paul is patiently waiting for their arrival.
We're gonna lift it up, put it on our head, and we're gonna do it all in one motion. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, up. And off we go. Okay, now we gotta pack it up, rack it, and stack it again on the bus.
Already cold, wet, tired, and hungry, the students still have a long night ahead of them.
Who's in charge of this boat right here? Anyone?
Ready, Jimma?
Yeah.
All right, we have 4 people on this yellow boat.
Leaders rise to the top in these difficult conditions.
Feet over the head.
Students are going to have to get used to traveling like this. I mean, there's just nothing luxurious about traveling with the guide school. It requires an aggressive individual to really be able to be in this wild, violent environment, but also maintain not only themselves in this environment, but take people down and keep them alive and safe time after time after time.
Wild rivers also require a special dog.
Sissy's one of the most experienced bodies out there. She's run more whitewater than most raft guides.
I've seen that dog swim so much whitewater, crazy rapids. She does really good, and the crazy thing is she gets right back in the boat. Most dogs take a swim like that, they're done getting in rafts, but Sissy, she hops right back in. She knows it's part of the game, and she's willing to take another swim.
All packed up, the students are finally ready to head to camp.
Might as well.
Let you all sit down and buckle your seatbelts.
Exhausted from the day's challenges, the group pulls into camp.
Students get off a hard day on the river, the first thing they have to do is they'll build the camp in pitch darkness. It's going to be tough like this from now on, and the students, they're the worker bees here, and Raj and I, fortunately, we're the passengers, you know. It'll be interesting to see how many people are actually awake when dinner's served tonight.
Hours from now. About right.
From now on, everything they do is pretty much a challenge.
This one seems to be the wrong threads.
We just broke the team into their 4 groups of cook crew, special forces, research, and rope rescue.
The cook crew will be responsible for preparing every meal of the day.
They're going to be cooking lasagna. Not exactly the easiest meal to start at 10:30 p.m.
I don't care what it tastes like, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat.
Using the school's mobile library, the research crew will be tasked to give daily presentations to the group about the facts and history of the areas they will be rafting. The rope and rescue team will be practicing valuable safety procedures and knot tying techniques to
prepare for the rivers ahead.
I've been doing knots for a long time, you know, Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, all that stuff.
Special Forces is the hardcore team responsible for carrying out any important tasks needed by the group. Tonight, of the 4 groups, it's the cook crew that has their work cut out for them. Dinner still hasn't been served, and with morning quickly approaching, the students are losing critical time for sleep.
It's a late night. It's 12:16 tonight, and dinner hasn't been served. They still have to do dishes, and that's going to kill them. They'll be up until 2 doing dishes. That's my prediction, and I feel for them.
It's now 1 a.m. in the morning, and we're having our dinner.
After a hard day on the river, paddling our butts off, this is excellent.
Unable to keep his food down before getting on the river, Ian has made an exceptional recovery.
My overhead eased up a little bit. I didn't feel so sick to my stomach and cramped up is basically what was bothering me. I still don't feel great, but I'm excited about hitting it hard tomorrow.
All right.
I'd really like to propose a toast to everybody here who's been taking great leaps of faith following Roger and I and Jimma. We really saw some amazing things happen today. We're watching guides be made right before our eyes.
You guys stepped up to that and we're into it. And that's what we strive for, to bring you guys to that level. That's why we bring you here and put you through the wash. You know, you guys are up. You guys are up high right now. That instant when I asked you guys to swim that rapid and you guys, you know, listened and believed in what I said and went out there and did it, you guys gained a wealth of knowledge in those 5 minutes that you were swimming that rapid. And it's going to become very important to you guys in your long-term career as boatmen. It's a big deal to me to see you guys step up to that plate like that and move on. You guys will have become boatmen. You'll be doing it, and it'll be happening for you. I'm proud, super proud of you guys. Today was a big day.
I'm proud of all of you.
You're here.
You're?
Yeah.
Hey.
Our goal has always been to teach the best river guides.
Coming up on Hell and High Water.
It's our philosophy to train guides on a trial by fire approach. Wilderness Adventures is definitely the most hardcore whitewater guide school there is in the United States. There are thousands of river guides all around the world. They knowingly take passengers into and through danger. We teach them.
It's the crucial training that we go through every day, prepares you for the next day.
I'm guiding the boat through Merle's Falls.
Stuart doesn't have really a clue.
Man, this is wild.
But he's got the right energy and the right idea.
It's a place you can lose people by paddling sideways.
It's definitely some big and surgy water down there. Who's next?
That guy's crazy.
Again, we're on again. That's just a powerful spot.
I was like,
Some of our 13 students are going to break down.
The time when people start hitting the walls.
Important to me to know that I can trust you.
Some of them are likely to raise up in arms against us.
I told them to leave me alone.
Who's in charge here, man?
I consider that completely insulting.
Some of them will quit.
Oh no, it's been a tough day for Wilderness Adventures Guide School.
We don't care. As we take them down these 7 wild rivers, we're going to shove whitewater right down their throats.
Going to battle, okay?
If you do get injured,
feelings hurt, you shouldn't have brought him on the river.
You're out.
It's not just paddling, you know, we're lifting boats and lifting ice chests and boxes of food.
By the time we're done, some of these people will give up trying to be guides.
I've definitely gotten rocked and rolled quite a bit.
I like to go for the best, for the extreme.
It was a pretty wild event. We flipped, we swam, we survived.
I think we ruined a couple lives. I think they'll become raft guides, travel the world.